Welcome to Retro Sparkle Designs. Today we'll be making the Camilla tank dress or maxi top here. We will need 2 liner pieces, 2 main pieces, a front and a back for each of those, and then 4 strap pieces. We're going to begin by prepping our straps by sewing down one short edge and then along the long edge. Repeat that for all 4 straps. Then you're going to turn the straps all right sides out. I like to use a pencil inserted into the strap just to flip it out. You can also use a tube turner or whatever you prefer. Then you're going to take your right side out straps and place them onto your main bodice and clip it onto that notch. Repeat that for both straps. And then you will be taking your liner and placing it right sides down onto that main, and then again pinning it into place. You will also need to pin both armici as well, and then repeat this for your other main and liner piece. Now that you have both pieces sewn along the neckline and armici, you will want to open both pieces up so the main and the liners are both facing right sides up. Then you will take one side and flip it over onto the other, lining up your mains and liners, and then that seam along your neckline. You will want to pin and then sew along your side seams there. Ensure that your straps are not going to wind up being sewn into those side seams as well. I like to just pull them towards the middle. Now that your side seams are sewn together, you're going to want to fold up the hemline of each your liner and your main, fold it up 1/2 inch, and then you will top stitch to hem that. Alternatively, you can lettuce hem it as well. Just make sure you are top stitching the liner for sure. That'll be itchy otherwise. Now that your top stitching for your hems are done, go ahead and flip your top right sides out so your liner is lining up underneath your main. You're gonna line up the side seams of the main and the liner, and then we are going to pin those together. So you want to snag your main and your liner together with a pin, and then we will be top stitching to hold the liner in place. So when it's being washed or taken off, the liner is not coming out. I prefer to use a straight pin for this versus clips because it's pretty impossible to clip. Pin both sides, and then you will want to top stitch from the bottom of your liner up towards your armici about 2 inches. Now you can see that your liner is sewn onto your main and it shouldn't be coming apart at all. And then you are now finished with your top. Now we will be doing instructions for our reversible crop top. You will need 2 mains and 2 liners. Make sure that you are clipping where your notches are or pinning, whichever you prefer. And then you will need 4 straps again. Now you will want to fold your straps in half widthwise and you will be pinning along that short edge and the long edge, and then make sure you sew that for all 4 straps. Then you will be turning your straps right side out. Again, I like to just use a pencil that I put in there, but again, you can use a tube turner or whatever your preferred method is to make the straps right side out. Now you will need 2 straps and then a front main and a front liner, and you will be placing one strap onto each notch and pinning it down. Then take your main and place it over on top of your liner, right sides together, so prints together, and then pin along the top there over your straps again. You will also need to pin both armici. Repeat this for both your front and for your back pieces. Now place both your front and back pieces right side up with mains facing up and liners facing up, and you will lay your front over the top of your back piece, lining up your side seams. You will also want to align your armici seam that you just sewed, and then you'll pin and sew along both edges. Make sure your straps are not getting caught in your side seam. I like to just pull them towards the middle. Now that your side seams are sewn, flip your top right sides out. You will want to align your side seams and pin those together. Now, to make this top reversible, you have 2 options. You can either fold in the hemline 1/2 inch, so fold both edges in towards the center, so wrong sides together, and sew that either with a cover stitch or with a regular sewing machine using a stretch stitch. Your other option is to lettuce hem all the way around as well. That is the option I will be doing here. Here's the top with the lettuce hem. It's now fully reversible, so you can wear it in either direction.